Hello Cricket Badgers everywhere, I'm James, I am the Cricket Badger. Thank you for listening to the Cricket Badger podcast, thank you for your kind comments on that. They're turning over quite quickly at the moment because I'm in lockdown and I have nothing else to do, quite honestly, than annoy people and interview them and stick out podcasts. So hopefully you're finding them entertaining. Thank you also for voting on the hashtag Goat Cricketer Poll Awards. We've seen Ian Botham win the English version of hashtag Goat Cricketer. We've seen Sachin Tendulkar pick up the main prize in the hashtag Goat Cricketer for India, and today we are turning our attention to the West Indies, the Calypso Kings from the Caribbean. There's been so many fantastic players that have tormented with their pace. They've been fantastic with the bat. Some brilliant names in the hat for this one. 32 names go into the draw. We'll draw them into 8 pools of 4, and then we'll do the votes on the @cricket_badger Twitter feed. And then we'll get down to our final 4. They will qualify for the World Finals later on in the year. And the final 4 will be melted down till we find out who is the greatest Test cricketer of all time. As I say, some fantastic names in my state-of-the-art drawing machine. We'll get to that in just a second. I recorded a podcast as well this morning with David Harris, a cricket journalist who's based in Barbados. We nominated 5 each for the vote, and I've put in another 22 all-time greats of West Indian cricket. And they go into the hat for this opening draw. Have a listen to the podcast. There's loads of podcasts coming out at the moment. So subscribe, like, leave some nice comments on it. That would be really appreciated as well. But I'm going to try now and turn you round. And then I will show you my state-of-the-art drawing machine. And we'll start to draw out the 8 pools of 4 for the first round draw. So here we go. They're all in there. There are 32 names in the blue bag. I will mix them up. And I'll put the blue bag to one side, and the first name to come out of the draw is a former West Indian cricketer, Test captain, Rohan Kanhai. He is joined in that first pool of 4 by another captain, Clive Lloyd. The third person competing there, Big Bird, Joel Garner. And then completing that 4, we have Ram Naresh Sarwan. So that's going to be the first vote that's going to go out, hashtag Goat Cricketer, on the @cricket_badger Twitter feed. So vote number 1 is complete. The second pool of 4 sees us with Desi Haynes. Oh, this looks like a group of death potentially. Michael Holding. Oh, Courtney Walsh. And Fidel Edwards. So that's vote number 2. Badgers everywhere. Vote number 3. The big man, Brian Lara. Lawrence Rowe. Everton Weeps, one of the 3 W's. And Shivnaran Chanderpaul, who was one of my nominations on the podcast. So that's vote number 3. Vote number 4 starts with Andy Roberts. Cool. Colin Croft, some snarly placement in this one. Another one, Kemar Roach and Chris Gale. So there's the first 4 pools of 4. We have 16 names left in the hat. We'll give them another swizz round, and we'll start up here with vote number 5. Viv Richards, nominated by David on the podcast. Alvin Kalacharan. This is a batting pool of 4. Carl Hooper and Sir Frank Worrell. That's not easy. That is not easy. Vote number 6. Sir Garfield Sobers. Leary Constantine. Sonny Ramadin. And making up that vote number 6, Roy Fredericks. Vote number 7 then. Getting towards the end here. We have Gordon Greenidge. Lance Gibbs. So Gordon Greenidge was one of mine. Lance Gibbs was one of David's. Clyde Walcott. And Curtly Ambrose. That's going to take some working out as well, who you're going to vote for in that one. And then the final vote, we've got 4 names left. I'll bring them all out of the hat. And we have Richie Richardson, Malcolm Marshall, Wes Hall, and the last name is George Headley. So let's just have a run through the 32 names. In vote number 1 is Kanai, Lloyd, Garner and Sarwan. Vote number 2 will be Haynes, Holding, Walsh and Edwards. Vote 3, Lara, Rowe, Weeks and Chandapal. Roberts, Croft, Roach and Gale in vote number 4. Vote number 5 will be Richards, Kalaturan, Hooper and Worrell. It's Sobers, Constantine, Ramadin and Fredericks in vote number 6. Gordon Greenidge, Gibbs, Walcott and Big Curtly in vote number 7. And then it's Richie Richardson, Malcolm Marshall, Wes Hall and George Headley. They will all be appearing as votes on the @cricket_badger Twitter feed. We're looking for the hashtag GOAT cricketer. Who is the greatest West Indian cricketer of all time? And remember, the top 4 qualify for the world event after all of the countries have been voted upon. Get voting @cricket_badger. I'll see you soon. After we've completed the 8 votes for the first round, I'll be back with the draw for the second round. Cheers, Badgers.